My name is Oren Rozowski, and I am an account manager based in Chicago, Illinois, for Amazon Global Logistics. You may or may not be familiar with Amazon Global Logistics, so allow me to share some information on our freight forwarding and customs brokerage solution. By the end of today's session, I will share information with you to help you make more proactive and efficient decisions about managing your global supply chain. We'll have time at the end to answer some questions, so please be sure to submit them in the chat box as we go. Let's talk for a minute about today's global shipping environment. The impact the COVID-19 pandemic has had on global supply chains is being felt across the world. Now, more than ever, sellers are optimizing supply chains for speed, cost, and reliability. This is a critical time of year for all sellers aiming to get in stock for key events, holidays, and promotions. Just in the last few weeks, I supported sellers moving hundreds of thousands of units for new cell phone launches. This is just one of the things that makes my job in global logistics exciting. And I'm eager to share more about what we do. So let's dive in. Amazon Global Logistics offers air freight, standard ocean, and fast ocean shipping options from China to Amazon fulfillment centers in the US, UK, EU, and Japan. We simplify the way sellers restock by allowing you to book ocean and air services within Seller Central. And we will continue to grow the scope of our services to meet your unique FBA business needs. So you might be wondering, is Amazon Global Logistics a good choice for my business? Am I a good fit for these services? Well, a good candidate for our current services possesses two basic criteria. First, this candidate sells FBA products on US, UK, EU, or Japan Amazon stores. And second, this candidate sources finished goods from China. And in 2022, we expect to add new lanes and even more services to our offerings. Here are the primary benefits of using Amazon Global Logistics. One, we can save you time. We deliver products to Amazon by shipping directly from your suppliers to our fulfillment centers. Have you ever wished you could have fewer stops in your supply chain? Well, now you can. Two, we help you save on costs. We help you lower inventory handling costs and reduce the number of times your freight is touched while in transit. Adopting a direct import to FBA model saves you money by, first, allowing your suppliers to apply labels at origin, and second, directing your shipments of a single sort type to a single fulfillment center. Finally, we offer a simplified operational solution. We provide transportation products with varying speeds, automated milestone updates, and brokerage services all in one place. With Amazon Global Logistics, you will conveniently create, book, track, and pay for your ocean and air shipments in Seller Central, a true one-stop shop for your Amazon inbound needs. So here's what it all looks like and how it all ties together in Seller Central. Seller Central offers you one-stop shop convenience, as I mentioned. We also provide a portal called Shipper Central that allows other individuals in your supply chain process to manage the logistics. Once you create an FBA order, you'll be prompted to book transportation by selecting mode type, for example, ocean or air, shipment speed, for example, standard or fast, where the shipment is departing from, like Shanghai, Ningbo, or Yantian, and when the freight is ready to ship, its cargo ready date. You will receive a quote for the cost of the transportation service before you approve and finalize the booking. And you will be provided estimated transit times based on machine learning algorithms that can help you make more data-driven decisions. And once the booking is confirmed, you simply need to send the FBA carton labels to your supplier while you sit back and track your shipment's milestone progress in Seller Central. Finally, for US imports, you can opt in or out of automating your compliance document submissions at the ASIN level to auto-generate necessary import documents for customs clearance. Benefits of opting in to compliance document automation include a reduced brokerage clearance fee, ensuring all necessary import information is captured early on, and time savings by producing customs compliance documents while also saving the information for future shipments. Let's talk about your post-booking experience. What happens after you book a shipment? Well, we aim to make that process as seamless as possible by initiating communication directly with your supplier. Our team will work with your supplier to communicate departure dates, drop-off locations, as well as gather export clearance details. Once the goods are tendered into our transportation network, we facilitate movement of your freight and finalization of customs clearance by allowing you 72 hours to review and approve the entry filing. We also create all appointments for delivery into Amazon fulfillment centers on your behalf. Once your shipment is delivered, Amazon Global Logistics will deduct the shipment cost and applicable brokerage costs from your Seller Central account. You can reconcile the invoice at your leisure by viewing the charge in your payment reports, again, found in Seller Central. To get started with Amazon Global Logistics, you first need to set up your importer profile. The quickest way to do this is by going to Seller Central and signing up for our transportation offerings. Select the Growth option at the top of the page, then select Fulfillment Programs. Here, you will find Amazon Global Logistics as an available option under Discover Programs. Once here, you can navigate to set up your importer of record and Amazon Global Logistics shipper profile by selecting the Setup Profile hyperlink. You can even get a quote for air freight or ocean freight by selecting Get Shipping Estimate. If you're interested in learning more, I encourage you to scan this QR code on your screen, and a member of our team will be in touch. Before moving on with Amazon Currency Converter for sellers, I'm going to spend a few minutes taking some questions. Okay. Our first question: what other origin countries does Amazon Global Logistics support? So, as I mentioned, currently, today, we are supporting ocean and air out of China. As our logistics organization and as our logistics services evolve over the coming months, years, we will continue to expand our services. We will continue to expand our services based on your FBA unique business needs. We always encourage sellers to provide feedback to us, whether through email or surveys, and we look forward to sharing more services in 2022. Okay, our next question. Where can I see your ocean transit times? This is a great question, and I want to just take a step back. So our ocean transit times, as well as our air transit times, they're all situated and located in our booking workflow. So we have tremendous product and engineering teams that are building machine learning algorithms to provide the most up-to-date and current estimated transit times and based on data points that they manage and have kind of behind the scenes to provide sellers that information at the point of booking. So we believe within Amazon Global Logistics that providing an estimated transit time during the actual point of booking is the most effective time to provide that information to a seller. And so we encourage you to check our estimated transit times within the booking workflow, which again are updated regularly based on our machine learning. Great question. Our next question. I have several suppliers in China. Do you support ocean and air out of Shenzhen? In short, yes, we do support ocean and air out of Shenzhen. I will expand on that just a tad. We also support ocean services out of Yantian, a port nearby Shenzhen. We also support air services out of Hong Kong, an airport near Shenzhen as well. To expand even further on that, we support standard ocean and fast ocean out of most major Chinese ports, coastal ports. We also support air freight out of most major Chinese airports. So what I always will encourage sellers to do is check our most up-to-date rate cards, also located within Seller Central on our program portal, for our most current ARCs. As I mentioned earlier, we do continuously add new ARCs, and sometimes we remove ARCs. So I always encourage sellers to check our up-to-date rate cards on our most current origin destination pairs that we offer ocean or air on. Our next question: how does onboarding work and how long does it take? So onboarding, as I mentioned, is managed in Seller Central or Shipper Central, depending on the platform that you are using. Onboarding is initiated by the seller. There are three components to it. One, you're setting up your importer of record. Again, your importer of record is going to be the party responsible for paying customs and duties on the shipment, verifying bond status, and as well as getting a power of attorney signature. So those are the three components. All of that is managed and initiated in Seller Central by the seller. And then we have an excellent team of compliance associates in China and the US who do due diligence on verifying this information. And they're very supportive in helping sellers walk through this process to understand exactly what is required. And they provide feedback to sellers going through this onboarding process. To answer the second part of this question, how long does it take? Typically, responses from our China compliance team will take place between 24 and 48 hours after your submission in Seller Central. Okay, let's see, our next question. Do you anticipate AGL adding other origins besides China in Southeast Asia? As I mentioned earlier, Amazon, as well as Amazon Global Logistics, we are constantly evolving our logistics services. And I would suggest that any sellers that have suppliers in other countries besides China continue to stay in touch with our services to understand where we will launch new ARCs. As I mentioned earlier, we're constantly evolving, and we're always building our new ARCs based on seller demand and business needs. Our next question: do you offer this service for non-Amazon retail shipments? Great question. At this time, we are supporting, there are two basic criteria to become an Amazon Global Logistics customer and use our ocean and air freight services. Those are, you must be an FBA seller selling in the US, EU, UK, or Japan, and you must source your goods from China. So at this time, no, in short, to answer the question. But as our services expand, I definitely encourage you to stay tuned and provide that feedback to us. And thank you for that question, so we can continue to evolve our services. Okay, and it looks like we have time for one more question. Do you guys have an office set up in the US yet for US-based support on shipments? I love this question. Thank you very much for asking this. So first of all, we have, let me just discuss our operations teams for a minute. Our operations teams that we have based in China and the US are extremely knowledgeable and extremely supportive to our sellers. We have offices in China and the US that do support these US shipments, and we have account management teams in China, EU, and the US that support operations, as well as strategic support for sellers. I hope that answered this question. Thank you very much for all of your questions today. I really enjoyed speaking with you. I'd now like to introduce Katie Tompkins, who will delve into how to simplify the global disbursements process.
Thank you, Oren. It is so cool to see how Amazon is helping to simplify global supply chain logistics for our sellers. I'm Katie Tompkins, Sales Manager for Amazon Currency Converter. I'm very excited to be here with you today to show you how Amazon is helping make global disbursements easy with Amazon's Currency Converter for Sellers, commonly known as ACCS. Like Warren, I'll be taking your questions at the end of this presentation, so please submit your questions in the chat box. There is no better time to sell worldwide on Amazon. You can access over 200 million paid Prime members globally and over 300 million active customer accounts worldwide. You can grow your business and diversify your sales internationally. Currently, Amazon has 21 stores around the world. With all the global selling opportunities, you may be generating sales in foreign currencies and will need to find a way to convert currencies back into your home country. The good news is, Amazon has already thought it through. We have a currency conversion solution for you in 18 of our stores. You can find these 18 stores highlighted in blue on the map, and we have more to come. ACCS is a payment service offered by Amazon. It is available to most global sellers who want to receive global payments directly into a local bank account without having to open a foreign account in the country they are selling or use a third-party payment service provider. Here is an example of a seller on the US store. In this particular example, the seller has a 14-day disbursement cycle. Some of you who sell in other regions like the EU, for example, may have a different disbursement cycle. You can see on the flowchart how using ACCS, the seller's funds get dispersed from Amazon directly into their bank account. ACCS simplifies this flow by removing the need to rely on a third party. You get paid directly into your local bank account in your local currency. After the disbursement is initiated in Seller Central, in general, the funds will arrive to your account in 1 to 5 days. So, why should you use ACCS? 1, it's easy. There's no need to manually transfer funds, open a foreign bank account, or sign up for a third-party payment provider. With ACCS, all you need is to add your local bank account in Seller Central. We will pay you automatically. 2, trust. Amazon is one of the most recognized and trusted brands. We are committed to providing sellers with a safe and secure way to receive funds in their home currencies. And finally, there are no hidden fees. When we say no hidden fees, we mean it. The only thing we charge for you to move your money home is the volume-based fee. In October of last year, we redesigned our pricing structure with the new volume-based fee schedule. The volume-based fee is calculated off your total cross-currency net proceeds in the past 12 months, considering all the Amazon stores you sell on. So I do want to pause for a moment and read the asterisk on the slide. So total cross-currency, meaning from store country's currency to a different currency of the seller's home country, net proceeds across all Amazon stores for the past 12 months. Volume-based fee, shown here, is not available on certain Amazon sites and disbursement currencies. You can learn more about the volume-based fee schedule and availability in our Seller Central help pages. Now, let's walk through an example of how we calculate cross-currency net proceeds. In this particular example, a US-based seller has earned $500,000 on the Canada store, $400,000 on the UK store, and $300,000 on the Japan store over the past 12 months. Therefore, this seller's total cross-currency net proceeds total $1.2 million. we will offer the seller a volume-based fee of 1%. Please note in this example, the seller has merged their selling accounts. Some of you with older selling accounts or have chosen to not yet merge them can go ahead and merge them within Seller Central. As you can see, we invest in your growth on Amazon. The higher your net proceeds, the lower your fee. And as an attendee of the Accelerate conference, we would like to offer an additional promotional discount of 25 basis points or 0.25% off the standard volume-based fees for all new ACCS sellers. In just a moment, I will provide you information on how to receive our Accelerate conference discount. So, how can you start using ACCS? Well, it's easy. If you already have a selling account on an Amazon store, you can simply follow these steps to set up ACCS and start receiving global funds. First, go to Seller Central. In Seller Central, click on Settings and then click on Deposit Methods. From Deposit Methods, you can add a local bank account. By adding a deposit method with your local bank account, you will opt in to use ACCS. At this point in time, you will be given the opportunity to accept our terms and conditions. And finally, you get paid. Once your bank account is verified, disbursements are initiated automatically from Seller Central. Getting paid has never been easier. Whether you are new to selling globally or a seasoned exporter, there are many reasons to use ACCS. If you are already selling globally and you're interested in learning more about ACCS and our promotion for new ACCS sellers, you can write an email to our sales team or simply scan the QR code and fill out a form. If you have not yet started globally, please send us an email. Either way, our sales team will contact you.